Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are watching yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the AEW Dynamite Event Center Wrestling Report. And now here's the man to give you that report, Mr. Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans 1977, episode 1471 of the show. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday afternoon. As you know, coming up will be the Dugout Crew podcast and David 3000 Network. Check us out. And that reminds me, I got to send a link to Jesse. It's going to be me and Jesse Ortiz today because Joey Casey had to work. Check this out, and I'm going to talk. This is the new webcam. I have decided to see. It's called the C922 Pro Stream webcam, and as you can see, looks clear. Anthony Hardy says a little static on the audio. You know why? Because I used the webcam's mic instead of the mic I had here. And that was the mistake I made. So I think once I installed a new camera in the computer, well, the new cam mic went with it, but now it's changed a little bit. So hopefully you guys can hear me better. The AEW World Champions, Swerve Strickland kicked off. This is what happened last night on Dynamite, by the way. And he addressed Will Ospreay has been one of the best and all that. And then he addressed the Elite. Here comes the Elite. That's right, Mo, Larry, Curly, and Shemp, a.k.a. The Young Bucks, Kazuchika Okada, and Jack Perry. And Okada, it's my house. I'm like, oh, shut up, Okada. You are a stooge, Okada. Oh my goodness. Anyways, Okada comes in the ring and he says, hey, listen, you want to join us? Blood and Guts is a 10-man tag. Do you want to be our fifth guy? He said, well, we got to see something. The Reebok pumps. Now, I like Reebok pumps as well, the next person, but getting it from the Young Bucks, I'd rather pass like the old school Reebok pumps, you know? And he goes, first and foremost, I don't wear size 9s, and you know what? I am a philanthropist. And he goes, Nana? And Prince Nana grabs the shoes. Wing! And he goes, so what is that thing? Oh, an injury bug. It landed on you. And then they're about to attack him until the Acclaimed come out. And then Christopher Daniels goes, hold up, everything. We're getting this TNT qualifying match right now with this man, Jack Perry. Here comes Dustin Rhodes. Jack Perry comes out, and Dustin Rhodes comes out, and they were having a great match until Jack Perry busted him open, and then he pinned. So Jack Perry does qualify for the TNT title ladder match at the Forbidden Door. And Renee Paquette interviewed Kyle O'Reilly, Mark Briscoe, Orange Cassidy, and Will Nightingale. And I like Mark Briscoe. This guy is awesome. Mark Briscoe. I go with whoop your ass. Go whip your ass. Oh, he is funny. I like Mark Briscoe. The guy is hilarious when it comes and he fights and gets motivated. Everybody. And how do you feel? You know, everybody gets motivated. How do you feel, Orange Cassidy? I don't feel too good. Orange Cassidy. And as they take on the team of the Undisputed Kingdom's Roderick Strong and Don Callis families, Kyle O'Reilly, the Ring of Honor television champion, and the Alpha, Konosuke Takeshita, who has an opportunity to become TNT heavyweight champion. But however, Roosh took on Dion Roosman, and Roosh won the matchup. He trashes America and continues to attack the Kid until MJF comes out and brawls with him to the back. Christopher Daniels says that's enough. Everybody from 2.0 to Glacier and everybody was separating the two of them because that's enough. In fact, next week on Dynamite, they'll kick off Dynamite commercial-free match. Holy Christmas, we're going to have some fun here, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you. And what a matchup. And then they had the trios matchup, Orange Cassidy, Kyle O'Reilly, and Mark Briscoe versus Roderick Strong, Kyle Fletcher, and Konosuke Takeshita. Fletcher, Strong, and Takeshita won the matchup, but they were still... And then Trent Beretta decided to beat up on Orange Cassidy. Will Nightingale was going to come out and try to stop him, but it was Chris Statlander and Stokely Hathaway running his mouth. Come on! So, Chris Statlander... I'm telling you, it's going to be an 8-person tag match. I'm sorry. It's going to be an 8-person tag match. I got a hunch down the road. Trust me on this one. Then Renee Paquette interviewed Ray Phoenix. He says, "Listen, I'm 1 of 1. I want my, he's getting his rematch against he's getting his matchup, I should say, against Will Ospreay for the international title in the main event." So Ray Phoenix is determined, and Shingo Takagi from New Japan will be entering the Owen Hart tournament. Looking forward to that to see what he can bring to the table. And then Hook and Samoa Joe versus the Premier Athletes, a team of Tony Nese and Aria Daivari, with Smart Mark Sterling in their corner. And so Hook and Samoa Joe, and Samoa Joe has a theory why Taz usually wears orange. He hates the orange man. Oh, okay, I knew that. Does he stretch? Okay, let's go. And they went out and they blindsided the Premier Athletes. And then the matchup was happening, and everybody. And then towards the end of the matchup, everybody was in sleeper holds. The Coquina Clutch, was slapped on by Samoa Joe on Tony Nese. Meanwhile, the Red Rum was slapped by Hook on Aria Daivari. But then you got Katsuyori Shibata came to ringside and put Smart Mark Sterling to sleep. I love it. And they end up winning the matchup. If Shibata, Samoa Joe, and Hook become a trio, I like to see the Bang Bang Gang run their mouths a little bit more to see what happens. I want to see that one. Speaking of which, meanwhile, they talked. Mercedes Moné and Stephanie Vaquer was talking, addressing each other about their title matches at a title match at Forbidden Door. As Mercedes Moné defends the TBS title, while Vaquer will be defending the New Japan Strong Women's Championship. Mercedes Moné took on Zeuxis, who, if you don't remember the name, she used to compete in the Mae Young Classic. I think it was either the inaugural Mae Young Classic or was it the second Mae Young Classic. I forget, but she was there. And Monet won the match, but then they had a video package about the gorgeous, one of the most gorgeous women to come from Japan. I love Io Sky, Kairi Sane, Asuka, Hikaru Shida, Julia. But this woman, I'm going to say she's the top of my list, Miss Mina Shirakawa. And she says she wants it all. You know what? He said everyone will love Mina. I love Mina Shirakawa. I love Mina Shirakawa. And a result of that, Renee Paquette interviewed Tony Storm, Ryan May. Tony Storm, that woman. I'll tell you what. There are two things cool about Australia: Tony Storm and Harley Cameron. Come on, am I right? Am I right? Come on. Anyways, and Tony Storm said, "I got a wide load that holds the gold." I said, "What's going through my mind?" I'm like, I'll carry that wide load anywhere she wants. Trust me, I want Luther's job. All right. And so there'll be a contract signing next week that Mariah May says she will oversee. And you know what? Mariah May better do a good job of that. So Mina Shirakawa is next week on Dynamite with Tony Storm. I love it. Anyways, there's a learning team with Chris Jericho, and the guests were Private Time. I get this. Big Bill's nicknamed the Redwood. And Brian Keith is now known as the Bad Apple. The Learning Tree, Apple, Redwood, get the whole gist, right? And then Private Party decided to attack the Learning Tree. And then the Private Party decided to attack the Learning Tree, and it seems to me the Private Party doesn't want to be part of Jericho's Learning Tree. Not at all. So. Then you got the Guns and Juice Robinson of the Bang Bang Gang addressing the House of Black. You guys want to tangle with the House of Black? You guys are out of your freaking minds. I don't know what the heck is going to happen, but I'll tell you one thing. I think they're fighting at Collision this Saturday night. Yeah. Anyways, Timeless Tony Storm will be on Rampage this Friday as she takes on Alex Windsor in a non-title match. Oh, yay. Anyways. Okay, give me a second here. Let's see. Mm. Mm. Anyways, I will address that when I can. Anyways, I lost my train of thought. Where am I? Okay. It's a good thing I took notes down, you know. Daniel Garcia went one-on-one with Mick Camarado, who is accompanied by Jacoby Watts. Praise be to he, and he is me. Really? Anyways. And Garcia didn't win the matchup. And then Renee Paquette interviewed Will Ospreay as he addresses Swerve Strickland and his opponent in last night's main event, Ray Phoenix. And Pac has decided to declare entry into the Owen Hart tournament. So that's another one to be very interesting. International title was the main event. Will Ospreay versus Ray Phoenix. Ospreay retained the title. Strickland was watching the match with Prince Nana, and then they confront each other at the end, and as they were arguing, Will Ospreay swipes the title from Strickland. Yeah, don't do that, Will. You're going to have to earn that title shot. Let's do this. So, that is it for episode 1471 of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Evidently, the next episode we're doing, Pressure Luck 92. All right? Network Throwdown Thursday. It'll be the 90. For tuning in, and until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with a Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.